All right, so my name is Master Trey. If you like this, what I'm getting ready to say, if you are another master instructor, then please press like and share it. I'm about to give some very important and significant information. If you are an individual who is going on to YouTube and Facebook and Instagram trying to imitate what other instructors are putting online, then you are putting yourself at harm. And if you're trying to teach other individuals what you are learning off of Facebook and YouTube and other other group messaging and social media outlets, if you're trying to imitate that, then you're putting yourself in harm. If you're trying to teach other individuals, then you're also putting them in harm. There's a certain understanding that what we demonstrate on social media is simply what we're doing at that time. But there are years, if not decades, of experience that goes behind what we're demonstrating. So for you as an individual who is trying to learn and advance themselves in the area of martial arts, self-defense, close combat, you are putting yourself at risk and other people at risk if you try to go online, imitate what you see, and then try to repeat it. Because there's other information that goes along with it. People have told me that they've gone online and seen my videos and attempted to imitate, if not, do exactly what I did the way I did it. But all you're doing is reconstructing what you see without the knowledge that goes behind what I'm doing. For instance, my knife fighting video. When I do the knife fighting, I'm just demonstrating the speed and the hand-eye coordination of the technique. But there are decades of information that goes along to support what I'm doing. There's movement, there is timing, there is retreat and advance. There's all this other information that goes along with that that's not being portrayed inside of the video. So if you are an individual student who goes online and watches another trainer perform similar, if not as well as what I do or what another master instructor does, then you still want to be cautious. You want to make sure that the individual has the knowledge to support what they're doing. For me, I've been doing it for 36 years. It's about to be 37 years. Anything that you see me do online, it is just a insignificant portion of the amount of knowledge that I have. Or if you see another master instructor, it's just an insignificant amount of knowledge of what that master instructor has. There are always ands and buts that go along with. There are infinite amount of questions. Well, what if this happens? What if that happens? That speaks to the tactics that are applied to what is being taught. So if you see me do knife fighting, if you see me do a takedown, if you see me do a move, block, and strike, it is supported by knowledge that's not being portrayed on the video. Whereas if you have other individuals that go online and want to imitate it, they don't have that additional knowledge. So the bottom line is this. You cannot be an individual who attempts to learn martial arts and self-defense and close combat online, because there's information that is not being given to you while you try to imitate what you see. There's Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Lee Mubai is instructing a potential student, the young lady with the Green Destiny sword, and he's explaining to her, like, look, you have the technique, but you're missing the spirit. You're missing the tactics. That's what's most significant. You can do the technique and you can make the technique look sound and you can appear to be proficient in what you're doing. But at the end of the day, that technique, if not supported with the tactics and the mindset of the before and the after and the why not, if it's not supported by that, then it's just simply for show. At Tactical Advantage and at the other schools who I recognize as being proficient in what they do, we teach you the tactics. We teach you the guidelines of the when to do it, when not to do it, and how to do it if there's a certain circumstance that arises in the middle of you executing the technique, how to do it so that you will meet success in incapacitating your target. So at the end of the day, what I'm saying is, don't be a YouTube warrior. Don't be an Instagram warrior. And I'm saying this not out of spite. I'm not saying this out of, sarcasm or anything. I'm saying this for the integrity of martial arts and for the integrity of masters who have gone through years, if not decades of training to get to where they are. Don't be a warrior based upon what you find on social media. Because trust me, you'll be missing quite a bit of knowledge that will help support and bolster what you're doing and give you all the surrounding information so that what you're doing will be successful in the actual altercation. Don't be an individual that ends up in an altercation attempting to do something that doesn't turn out successful because you watch it on YouTube and you don't have the supporting information to go along with what you're attempting to do. Don't be that person that loses the fight. Don't be that person who puts themselves in a situation thinking that they learned something off of YouTube or Facebook or Instagram and try to do that and then lose the fight and then be mad or say that doesn't work or this doesn't work. You have to learn this from someone who has been trained, be it from me or be it from the other masters that are out there perhaps watching this video. You have to do it from someone who is trained. It is not enough to go through the motions of an action. You have to know the supporting information that allows that action to be successful. Because at any given point in time, something that we understand in the Marine Corps, the battlefield is ever changing. So if you don't have the supporting information to do what you're doing and then be able to adjust according to the changing battlefield or the changing circumstances or the changing situation, then you're going to put yourself at risk. So don't be a social media warrior. Don't be. Go to someone who can professionally teach you based upon years of experience. I tell my clients or potential clients, look, if you don't come to me, if you decide to go to someone else, this is what you need to look at. Their years of experience, their ability to adjust the information that they're giving you so that it suits you as an individual. Because everybody can't be expected to do the same thing. If you're heavyweight, if you're lightweight, if you're too weak, or maybe you're excessively strong, if you're aggressive or not aggressive, you cannot be expected to do a martial arts that is not adjusted according to you as an individual. If the instructor can't adjust it to you as an individual to suit your needs, then you need to go someplace else. The bottom line is that we need to, if we walk into a place that says, I'm going to teach you to defend yourself, then you need to learn just that, how to defend yourself. Not learn a bunch of techniques that don't suit your personality, that don't suit your body type, that don't suit your abilities. You need to learn something that can be adjusted to you as an individual so that when you're giving your money over and you're giving your time over and you're giving your loyalty over to these instructors, that you're going to get what you're asking for in return. As much as we get paid in order to keep our gyms open, to make us available to other individuals to learn what we have to offer, you need to get what you are asking for when you walk through that gym, the ability to defend yourself. And if they're giving you something that comes off of YouTube, that comes off of Facebook, that comes off of Instagram, then you are being shortchanged because you're not getting the necessary information to take that they're giving you and apply it properly. So if you watch my videos and you see how to do knife fighting, you watch my videos and you see how to take somebody down, that's not sufficient enough. You have to get the background information. So, as I said, if you're a master instructor, if you're another instructor that has years, if not decades of information to go along with what you're giving, like this, show it to other individuals so that they understand that it is not enough to go on social media to learn something. You have to go to someone who's qualified. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, by all means, hit us up. My Tactical Advantage. Thank you.